So I've been on the Chattooga River for about 3 hours now. This is Memorial Day weekend. I'm the only person fishing, and I've seen very few other crafts, but I've seen a few rafts come through and some kayakers, and it might be a good opportunity to just talk about disturbance and fishing. There's a lot of people, I think, that probably overemphasize noise, commotion, and all of that. It all has to be done in context, okay? So, for instance, this is a well-known and very popular rafting river. Rafts come down this stretch of the river every single day, probably dozens, if not more, especially when it starts getting a little warmer. And kayaks by the hundreds, I'm sure. Here's the thing, these fish are used to this. This is normal for them. This doesn't wig them out, this doesn't ruin the fishing or anything like that. I caught 2 Bartram's bass right after these rafts went by. They don't care because it's normal for them. That's not commotion to them. That's not dangerous. Really, when you talk about fish and commotion, you're talking about danger. That's what they're thinking. That's what make them not bite. Well, this is normal to them, and it's not that big a deal. I mean, I've caught fish right underneath of rafts before in the Delaware River, or tubes, really, more than rafts, tubing. I've caught fish in between tubers on the Delaware River growing up, because hundreds of people tube that river every day. The fish don't care. Likewise on a reservoir, boat noise is normal for them. So that doesn't mean that you're going to maximize your noise output. It means that what you're trying to do, if you're worried about noise and commotion and fish and frightening them and all that, what you're trying to really do is be more stealthy than the average person. Be more stealthy than what everyone else is. And if you're fishing out of a canoe or a kayak like I do, and you're on a reservoir, you're automatically a lot more stealthy, especially if you don't use electronics. As long as you don't carry your own set of snare drums and start putting on an impromptu concert, you're already stealthier than they are. I can't tell you how many times I have caught bass fishing behind bass boats because they have trolling motors. They have electronics screaming. They have live well water running. And if you don't think fish hear all that, you don't truly understand the properties of water and how quickly it conducts sound. So I guess this is a twofold message. One is that don't let people using the water who are not fishing psych you out. There's a big mental part of fishing, and you don't want to become a statistic there. You don't want to let your mental part of fishing get you out of the game for no reason. And number 2 is that if you're the one fishing, be quiet, be stealthy, but don't freak out. Don't act like you can't speak. Fish can't hear you speak for the most part. Water conducts sound very well, but it doesn't transfer between air and water very well. If you don't believe me, stick your camera or your phone, whatever it is you have that you video, stick it underwater and start talking and see how well that works. Just a PSA, if you will, that it's okay if other people are doing things on the water. That doesn't mean you can't catch fish.